Hello, and welcome to In the Cut, where local talent goes global. Today, our special guest, Syphman, and I know you're just as excited as I am to meet him. Here we go. So,
Yes.
Syph,
Hey,
you're in the house.
I'm here.
So happy to have you here at In the Cut.
I'm happy to
Thank
be
you
here.
so much for agreeing to join us. So this is really a hard question for me because what happens is that when I get ready to interview someone, I just basically I become like a cyber stalker. And I read everything there is to read about them, and I watch all their videos and listen to all their music. So let's talk a little bit about your background. I think that's always a good place to start.
Absolutely.
Where are you from? Are you the middle child? Are you the oldest? Are you an only child? Tell us everything about you.
Well, that's cool. Well, I'm from Haiti.
All right.
Originally, Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
So happy to have the other half of the island on the show.
Exactly. We hold it down for the island. I'm from Port-au-Prince. I moved to Brooklyn when I was about 5 years old with my mother, my grandmother.
I did not know that.
And my father.
Okay.
He passed when I was 6.
I'm sorry.
So my mother and my grandmother, they held it down for the rest of the, for what you see here, for the duration, exactly.
Okay.
So that's what I'm moving to.
Musical. So actually, that might explain something. The fact that you're Haitian.
Okay.
What are your musical influences?
Well,
Any of it Haitian?
not really. A little bit. I would say a little bit. Because when my father was alive, he had nothing but Haitian records, and I'm going to shout them out, Skasha #1, Tabu Combo, System Band. Those are the throwbacks, like the newer, the contemporaries are a lot different now,
right.
But those are where it came from. He loved music.
Right.
And he had to have his music just like yours truly. So,
right.
My first influences in music would really be Michael Jackson, because that's another person that he loved. And he came here, if he wasn't listening to Haitian music, he was listening to like Mike Jack, which is one of the people that really influenced me in my life in terms of performing and in terms of music as well. Even though I don't do any of his pop music.
That's not your style, right?
It's just like my
Top
style.
3 favorite Michael Jackson songs.
Oh, that's easy. Man in the Mirror.
Oh, yes.
That's one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. I love Bad because of the video.
Okay.
You know how they, I love
Yes.
Bad and Beat It again because of the video.
Yeah.
Those 3 I love the most. We'll say for right now, for time's sake, that they're my top 3 favorites. But I have so many.
I'm in the same boat, and I like those as well, but I also love Remember the Time.
Remember the Time.
And Remember the Time, it's not just the music, but it's also the choreography, and also who was in the video.
Exactly.
It's like you had Eddie Murphy, had Iman,
Magic, Iman.
it was, but some of the moves are just amazing. What's the song that goes, Eddie, are you okay?
That's Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal.
Loved.
Did you see the little kids on the alleyway?
Absolutely. And that move that he pulled off where he...
What?
Come on. We all wowed out when we seen that. So, that's...
So I love that.
His performance.
And then there's another one, which is called She's Out of My Life, which is a real throwback. That's
okay. Okay. Which one's that?
Look at me.
Is that Thriller or...
Yes.
Pre-Thriller,
Off the Wall.
Off the Wall.
And then
Okay.
of course, that whole album, Off the Wall.
Off the Wall, I love Off the Wall. The thing about Off the Wall is I just don't know the names of the songs like that. You know what I'm saying? But if I hear the song, I'll be like, okay, I know this.
I know
this. Kick in with the chorus, exactly.
Yeah, I was actually writing with a friend the other day, Miss Brooks. She's actually a BCAT producer as well and has the Bernice Brooks show.
Okay.
And we were rocking out to Pretty Young Thing. And we just did our thing in the car, but that's a story for another day.
Exactly.
We're here to talk about Syph. So you pointed out that your music is a little different
from
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, just a tad.
Just a tad. What's your music like? Where does it come from? What's the inspiration?
My music is, my music is just it's paying homage, really, I think, to the throwback MC.
Okay.
Like Rakim.
Yes, Eric B. and Rakim.
Eric B. and Rakim, like Big Daddy Kane.
That's right.
I listen, not to tell you, because as you know, I'm from Caribbean influence. Growing up, the guys that I really listened to was Beanie Man,
Yes.
Bounty Killer,
Of course.
and in their own right, they were being MCs themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of that braggadocio stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what they do.
that's what I really enjoy from not only them but especially rap. So when I got a chance to actually listen to rap, I wasn't listening. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I was listening to Big Daddy Kane and those guys. I was listening to Biggie,
Okay.
which is my favorite artist of all time.
Really?
Notorious B.I.G. is my favorite artist of all time. Rap artist.
Yeah.
Rap artist of
I
all
like
time.
him very much, but it's tough for me because I also like KRS-One.
Yeah, KRS.
So it's yeah.
Yes,
It's like,
yes. Let me not forget the criminal-minded one, KRS-One, because he definitely, those are the type of MCs that I was like, and Redman, why I call myself Cypher Man, you know.
Oh, okay.
Exactly, because of Redman and Method Man, and Beanie Man.
Right.
Or everybody that I looked up to, they had a man at the end of their name,
You're
so
like-
that's why I call myself Cypher Man.
So why Syph?
Syph, because my first experience with live rap, of course I listened to rap a lot, but live rap was in school when I would see everybody ciphering, and that's what they called it. Everybody would get together and ciphering, and at that time there was no way I had the you know,
Skills?
the skills nor the gumption
Okay,
to wanna try to put my raps in there.
Yeah.
But when I started hearing everybody and everybody was doing their thing and everybody's rapping, I just, you know, I started writing in my little book, my little notebook, and I was like, you know what, one time I'm gonna, and you weren't really supposed to, because it's like a faux pas, you weren't really supposed to do that. You're supposed to really come off the top of your head, you know, whatever, you know, you grab it from this guy or whatever, maybe a word you see. Back then people had JanSport, so you got JanSport, so you got to rhyme with something that rhymes with JanSport, you know.
Oh,
but,
Lord.
you know, me, I would write my little rap, I'm like, let me get prepared, because
I love it.
yeah, that's me. That's how I am. I love to be prepared. So as it went on, I finally got the nerve to actually say my little raps, you know, in front of everybody, in the cipher itself.
Okay.
And that was when I made it to me. At that time, I was like, whoo, I finally, you know, and I got a little cocky with it. I'm like, you know what? I'm the cipher man. You know what I'm saying? Like I kill every cipher. And as I went on with it, that's what I started to do. Like, you know, try to be the best in the cipher. You know what I mean? So hence Cypher Man.
So that's the story.
That's the story.
It's always a fantastic story behind
Absolutely.
people's stage names.
Absolutely.
So you mentioned, so we talked about KRS-One, who also has a Caribbean influence.
Yes.
In terms of your music, what's the point? Why? Why do you write? What is it that you're trying to get across? Who are you trying to reach?
Oh, okay. Absolutely. I like that question. I'm trying to reach people who love that type of music, you know, because hip hop to me, that's what it was about. Like everybody doing their own thing, everybody, you know, bragging about how good they are. And to me, not to say that I'm a guy that likes to brag, because I mean, we've talked off camera and stuff,
Yeah.
I think you would agree that I'm a pretty humble guy. However, when I put on that Cypher Man persona, you know, that's my opportunity to become a brag, you know, somebody that wants to brag and tell people how good that they are. I want people to recognize that in terms of my music, and that really is it, man, because a lot of people, they do music to inspire. I want to inspire people who, you know, maybe you didn't have that voice in the beginning and you want to have that voice, you could do it too. That's what my music is about, and it's about representing me and representing where I'm from, which is Brooklyn, BK all day, you know.
So we're going to talk about a couple of things.
Absolutely.
Brooklyn BK all day.
Absolutely.
BK Records and BK Entertainment.
Absolutely.
What's up with that?
Well, that's BK Records is something that my manager, his name is Charles Barsamian.
Okay.
I met him in 07. Good guy, man. As soon as I used to be part of a management group called Fly City Entertainment, and that fell through. And as soon as he was able to recognize that, you know, these guys need some direction, need some, he did everything for my group, which is Frick Frack.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a group. Yeah, I also have a group.
We'll talk about Frick
We'll
Frack
talk
in a
about
minute.
them in a minute. But Chaz, he set everything up in terms of BK Records. So as long as we have records to give him, he has BK Records. Now, I started BK Entertainment with my brother and like 8 other guys. We started BK Entertainment because we wanted to take it to another level where it's not just the music. You know what I mean? Because we have a lot of talented guys in BK Entertainment who like to do writing, like myself. I love to write, past music, past lyrics. I love to write. Who have other skills like acting and funny. So we wanna incorporate it, and we wanna also be a management crew so we can show all these artists. Because for the last 5 years, it's been a learning experience.
Really?
It's been a learning, and I'm still learning. You just keep learning different things, because as soon as you make your first record, you think that somebody's gonna hear it and you're gonna get signed and you're so good, and that's
the road to stardom, right?
Yeah, that's not how it goes. So we wanna actually develop artists from BK and from our area as well. So that's pretty much what it is. So BK Entertainment, it's management, it's media, it's everything rolled into one. BK Entertainment and BK Records is strictly for the music.
Wow.
But we named it BK, obviously.
No, but I love the spelling. Spell it for us, please.
B-E-E.
K-A-Y.
K-A-Y. I want to make sure I didn't say B-E-E-E. B-E-E-K-A-Y. Records and Entertainment.
That always happens to me with websites. www. It's like, oh wait, how many W's?
Yeah, I know.
So I totally get it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But wait, let's talk about the music.
Absolutely.
So you have some really exciting stuff. Let's talk. You have actually 3 albums or more.
I have, including the Frick Frack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because I did not know about the Frick Frack.
Yeah, you
How
did
many
not.
albums altogether?
Including Frick Frack is 5 mixtapes
Whoa.
that I've done, and I'm a majority part of.
Okay.
Because I have Frack City Volume 1, Frack City Volume 2,
Top Cat.
Top Cat, which is my my latest one.
The Human Torch.
The Human Torch, which was my first solo.
Okay.
Human Torch, and I have Birth Tape with somebody who's in Frick Frack with
What is
me.
it, Remedy?
Remedy, exactly.
Okay.
The Cure Remedy, because
The
there's
Cure
so many remedies.
Right, so the Cure Remedy.
The Cure Remedy, he's ours, you know.
So how did you get together with these folks? How do you collaborate with the Cure Remedy, for
Oh,
example?
absolutely. That's an interesting question too, because another dude, his name is Stats, who's in Frick Frack.
Okay.
He's one of my brother's best friends.
Okay.
Who's younger than me. My brother's younger than me, and I always seen that he would be rapping, and he goes to the neighborhood, and he's sort of like a battle rapper, and everybody knew him through that.
Right.
And I was always rapping. That was something that I always enjoyed as a hobby.
Okay.
So Stats and we started, and somebody else named Driver.
Okay.
We started Frick Frack. Well, we didn't start it. They already had Frick Frack, but they wasn't really doing nothing with it. Like, well, when I said they wasn't doing nothing with it, I don't want us to get,
Right.
in any type of trouble. It's just that it was just a crew.
Right.
And then when we started to want to do something with it, Driver sort of like took the back seat, and we added in Mac 11, who's also
Okay,
in.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Another one of the
exactly.
collaborators.
He's also in Frick Frack. We met him in like 2007, but I know Stats since he was like 12 years old, and I was probably like, a little older than that. I don't want to. We're not gonna say that. A little older than that. You know what I mean? So I known him since then, and Remedy happens to be Stats' cousin,
Okay.
first cousin. So. It's
all
all in the family. We all Haitian,
Yes.
We all from Canarsie, all from the 80s.
And that's important.
how
I
it
think
is.
it's important for young people to see what's coming out of our neighborhoods,
Mm-hmm.
and B, also to see, because Haitians of renown, how many do we know?
Right.
And I'm sure there are many. I mean, one of my favorites is Dancer Cat. She's an amazing, amazing writer. But who else have we got? Well, from the Fugees.
Clef, yeah, we got Clef.
But I know there's more.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
There's more.
There's
and
even
I think kids need to know that.
there's even something that as Haitians we like to do. We like to just pick people as Haitian. Like for years, Usher was Haitian because his last name is Raymond. They're like, oh, Usher's Haitian. Is he Haitian? He's not Haitian. That's still around. We never confirmed that.
Yeah, but you know.
Well, we didn't confirm it, so we
have
gotta
to find out.
find
We have
out.
to claim him.
Usher was
He
good.
belongs to us.
Exactly.
So even if you're not Haitian, Usher, you're gonna be an honorary Haitian now.
Exactly.
So, let's talk about the Human Torch.
Okay, no problem.
Make it hot.
Make it hot, no problem.
You look at the song on your face.
I
love
like
this
it.
song.
I like it. I like the
song.
fact that you love it because it was, once again, I was paying homage to Kane, man.
Yes.
Warm It Up, I think, is Kane's version.
Okay.
And it's the Kane Warm It Up beat, and I said make it hot, going with the heat and the Human Torch theme. So I had Make It Hot, and it's one of those songs, like I told you, like I like to do. I'm the best. You got to tell me otherwise,
right.
'Cause
everybody likes a winner.
Right.
So why the Human Torch? Why call it that?
The Human Torch. Well, that's a real funny story. I believe that I'm hot.
Okay.
Once again, Syph Man. Once I get into the Syph Man persona, the humility is all out the door. Right. So I believe that I'm hot. So I name myself Human Torch because I feel like I can't be touched. I'm the hottest.
Right.
But it also came into this song that me and Remedy did, which is the first song we ever did together, and we was paying homage to Pete Rock and CL Smooth's Reminisce.
They Reminisce. Okay.
Yeah, so we did a song on that beat right there.
Okay.
Which is the first, like I told you, Remedy is even younger than Stance.
Yeah, so it's
this dude was like I think he was like 15, 16 when I did the song with him. And he just blazed it. And in the verse, I said, "And I'm the Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic," or something like that. And I was like, you know what? That's hot. I'm gonna name my mixtape Human Torch.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. Now, your mixtape, where can we find your stuff, and how do we stay in touch with you?
Absolutely. Well, you can find my stuff all over the internet.
But there's a particular site where I actually went and listened to the mixtape.
Okay.
Which is on your website. Well, first of all, your website.
Yes.
Syphman.
Syphman.com. CIFEMAN.com. Which I launched last summer.
Okay, it looks good.
Thank you.
And there's some. You have a nice gallery of photos.
Yeah.
You have some very interesting photos. They're very nice. I like you have one that's very preppy look.
Yeah,
like a vest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on that site, you actually have links to your music. Mm-hmm. And they're on something called daspit.com.
No, it's DATPIFF.com. That Piff.
I'm glad you were here.
Yeah.
That Piff.
Yeah, okay. That's where pretty much all my music is on. There are other places too that you could get them, but the main spot that you could get my music, thatpiff.com.
And of course, you can do a search on YouTube.
Yeah.
For Syphman.
Yep.
Tell us about Hovering. How did it come about?
Okay, so Hovering is that song actually is the go-to song. Like, everybody loves that song. That's a song that I've been performing for the last possibly 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been out for quite some time. And Hovering is another one of those I'm the best songs, and the hook actually says, I'm on another level, look, I'm on another level. And that's how I was feeling as I was writing Hovering, because the beat is so gritty and raw. And although I can do a lot of different beats and that's my favorite type of beat to do, like those gritty, raw beats. And it's actually produced by Ty Fife, a very well-known producer. Yeah, and he actually, I was doing it for a contest of his. I didn't win the contest, but it's okay.
But a fantastic song.
But the song came out of it. I won this Top Mics in Virginia competition. I went all the way out to Virginia so I could do this and got love. And that was, to me, still is my highlight, because I just went out there, me, my wife, and my brother, we just went out there, and I definitely rocked it out. Shout out to Virginia, I love y'all to this day. And Hovering, everywhere I go perform it gets a lot of good press. So I'm a big fan of Hovering, man.
Well, and so are we. So thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
I hope you'll come back again.
Anytime.
And much, much success.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you.
Good morning, afternoon, evening. Excitement, man. Rapping on the beat again. And there ain't no defeating on so far strong flows. I'm a weekend on. It's always sick, just thinking head. If you want hot shit, I'm spitting head. Rap representatives, track infinite, and let me go remember this. Listen to you, the same fans, piece tripping. For the best, forget about the superstition. Start at the spot, sort of like a mama chick. Not a bitch, so the lead that I keep it there. Black girl so bootylicious. A white girl so murderlicious. A Latin mama, she a cutie, Mrs. Never ain't shorty, introduced to the cutie. C-I-F-D to me, a lip chick. I know some niggas really wanna get this. Oh, hey, y'all ain't never gonna get this. I win, so you might as well forget it. C-I-F-D to me, a lip chick. I know some niggas really wanna get this. Oh, hey, y'all ain't never gonna get this. Look, I'm no phenomenal, whatever flows is comical. Any nigga trying to beat me is fucking comical. I'm finding you, sort of like what's I'm do, and I bring the bombs. Everything you want, for my niggas bring the bombs too. Rap is what I gotta do, beating me's illogical. Matter of fact, impossible, better do impossible. But you really do, I know what the lot to do. Got the curve, but the curve, stick the line with you. You can find swag in my hair, watch me. Those ain't the dollar do, you raps make you vomit too. I'm a shooting star, just like a comic too. And when I'm shooting ball, only you are bound to lose. I smoke a nigga like a slip, and I cop a brew. So you gotta throw a dress like a mommy do. Before my bars go, put you in the hospital. My movies have to do C-I-F-E to the event. I know some niggas really wanna get it. Oh, hey, y'all are never gonna get it. When it's on your mind, don't forget it. C-I-F-E to the event. I know some niggas really wanna get it. Oh, hey, y'all are never gonna get it. When it's so, last verse, stop trying to say it, man, son. Upset anyone that's late first. If I go hard, like a mad thirst. Boy, I'm hungry, a boy tells me. But it is, but the hottest bubble actuates. Stop feeling myself, no masturbation. Little about me, look, now they hate me. I'm in the big thing, full for the big thing. I ain't rich, the white crap, the same thing. Hot dog, hot can, look the same thing. And if you want hot bars, find the right thing. Not fine when I tell you that I'm nice thing.
I warm it up, nope, I make it hot. I warm it up, nope, I make it hot. I warm it up, nope, I make it hot. I warm it up, nope, I make it hot. I like controller, can switch you like a boa, hit you with the flower, you fizzle like a soda. Fuck making it warm, I make it hot. Like a block, swarming with the cops. I know your type, give warning to the cops. Help the boys put niggas in a box. Young boy, you ain't nothing but a box. That's a square, you need to turn it up a notch. Lyrically just set the board, hit you with a metaphor. Jump you like a checkerboard, I'm just here to set it off. I'm just getting bored, using my words as a weapon.
You already know what I'm about. Bring the drama to your house while you sitting on your couch. If my name come out your mouth, watch your mouth. Told you it Ren's dog, cause I will earth you and know that's not a metaphor. No weapons drawn, but we can get it on. I murder any track that you fucking hear me on. Bring the thunder like Thor, nigga, it's war, nigga. Looks like you messed with the... I'ma bring the flame when I spit, like Liu Kang when I kick. I will finish you, somebody come extinguish you. Your rhymes are pitiful, I came to get rid of you. Nothing's lyrical, I'm leaving you critical. With burns from a 3rd degree, cause you were just a herb in the 1st degree. When I'm done, the whole world will have heard of me. I'm the human torch and I spit hot bars. I'm the human torch and I spit hot bars. I'm the human torch and I spit hot bars.
Somebody waiting saying? What you saying, huh? So what you saying? What you saying? What you saying, huh? I'm so drunk off revenge. I sip it and chug it. Fuck the public, I'm a loner, not a sucker, and I love it. If I wasn't that man, couldn't stand the stomach being a puppet on a string. No budget is big enough.